Hi, my name's Emma, and let's talk spooky stuff. Welcome back. It's the start of a new month, and you know what that means. It's time to break down some of the cool TV shows and movies that are coming out this month, available on streaming platforms, which is so awesome in 2020. We need this. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Emma, also known as Spookyastronauts here on YouTube, and I do 2 videos every single week talking about horror movies and thriller movies and all that good stuff, and I have some awesome content planned for December, but I'll get into that later. First, let's talk about what is coming out this month, and we're gonna start with a horror movie that I think could either be one of the greatest films of this year or a complete miss, and I'm just so excited to find out finally about The Bloodhound. Fans of dark and moody horror just need to take one look at the trailer for The Bloodhound for it to jump to the top of your to-watch list.
There was a creature in the dream, a sort of man, but something was wrong with his face.
This vibey horror mystery is directed by Patrick Pickard. And if you do want to look into this film, make sure you double check who it's directed by, because there was another film that was released this year of the same name. The trailer boasts a creepy offbeat story paired with a haunting backtrack. The film is about a man who visits his wealthy friend who he hasn't seen for 10 years. But as he enters the home, he is faced with overwhelming fear and dread. So yeah, it's a bit of a mystery. I would like to know what that means as well, but I'm also very excited to go into this one as blind as possible. It just looks so awkward, but in the right ways. If you're a fan of a movie like Creep, I feel like it's got the kind of same mysterious element. Of course, it's not the same. No Mark Duplass jumping out with peach fuzz, but I do think if you're into that awkward kind of vibe of a film, this one may be for you. The Hollywood News called it impressively stylish and intellectual, but being with what looks like to be a very small cast, this movie is really going to ride on the actors' performance. This one is going to be available on the 1st of December on Arrow, which is a streaming service. Hopefully it will be on other platforms soon after. But get ready, because we may have a new dark ritual horror on our hands. Canadian horror Anything for Jackson is hitting Shudder on the 3rd of December, and it will be available in the UK, US, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. The movie is about grandparents that suffer a loss, and stay with me, it's gonna get wild. They kidnap a woman to perform a reverse exorcism to bring back their loved one. In fact, the plotline is a little bit more crazy than that, but I'm trying to keep you in the dark for maximum effect, because I'm thinking this one just needs to be seen to be believed. And that's probably exactly what I'll be doing on the 3rd of December. There has been lots of hype around the remake of Castle Freak, which is set to hit streaming platforms sometime this month. Rumors are the 4th of December. The movie is a reimagining of Stuart Gordon's 1995 horror of the same name, and horror fans will be happy to learn that Barbara Crampton, who starred in the original film, produced the 2020 version. The film is about a woman that receives the news that her estranged mother has passed away, leaving her an Albanian castle. Traveling to Albania, the woman hopes to reconnect with her family's history, but it's darker than it seems, as her castle is anything but vacant. I am very impressed with all of the foreign horror that's been hitting VOD platforms this year, and the next one I'm pretty excited for, because it's been, I don't actually know when the last time I saw a horror movie from Iceland was. Horror comedy fans, you'll need to write this next one down, because from what I hear, it's not one to miss. Thirst is an Icelandic dark horror comedy about, well, hold on to your seats. The film is about a drug addict who meets an 1,000-year-old gay vampire. Together they fight a cult while dodging a detective on their back. I swear I'm just as confused as you are, but the trailer looks really interesting and unique. It also looks violent, hilarious, and downright dirty. This film will be available on DVD and on VOD from the 1st of December. Staying on track with foreign films, let's talk about Turkish thriller Girl with No Mouth. This is by the same director of Baskin, which is an amazing Turkish horror about the gates of hell. If you have not seen that, I highly recommend it. But let's talk about Girl with No Mouth. And this film takes place after a nuclear disaster where authorities are trying to find children who are exposed to radiation. And a man tries to protect his daughter by hiding her in the forest. The movie was supposed to hit international festivals this year, but of course, like many things in 2020, this came to a crashing halt. The film was released in Turkey in February, but it will be available in most countries on December the 8th. Asian horror film fans, get excited because Taiwanese supernatural horror drama Detention will be available on Netflix from the 5th of December. This series follows a tormented student that uncovers dark secrets in her high school. The TV series promises to have elements of the paranormal, and it's actually based on a video game of the same name. There are 8 episodes in total, and unfortunately it's a slow release with 1 episode being released each Saturday. The next movie... Usually I only bring up things that I'm interested in, and I think you would be as well. But this next one I just wanted to bring up because I have so many questions and I really want to read your comments on this one. So please let me know, number 1, if you'd watch this, and number 2, what the heck you think this is. Firstly, it's called Smiley Face Killers, which sounds familiar, but just wait for the plotline. The film says it's about, and I quote, a handsome young soccer player who believes he is going insane, unable to shake the feeling of being stalked by something, by someone. The horror thriller is directed by Tim Hunter, who has pretty much directed any well-known TV series, shows like Law & Order, House, Mad Men, Sons of Anarchy, Dexter, Glee, American Horror Story, Breaking Bad. I could go on forever. But it curiously also stars Crispin Glover. To be honest, I'm just really confused and I want to know your thoughts on it. Would you watch this? And what do you think about this kind of production? Let me know down below. This one was actually released in America on the 27th of November, but it's getting a VOD release in the UK on the 14th of December. I know you can't wait. But back to the good stuff. South Korean eerie horror The Closet is set for wide release on the 15th of December. The film was released in February in South Korea, but again, because of 2020, its international release was stalled. The film is about a father who tries to reconnect with his young daughter after the loss of his wife. But unable to give her the attention that she needs, the daughter turns to strange noises coming from her closet. That blurb really does give me the creeps thinking about the strange noises in the closet and the little girl becoming friends with whatever it is. The trailer also looks really cool. This one will be available again on the 15th of December on VOD and on DVD. The last film I want to talk about today is 2020 Adventure Fantasy Horror Shortcut. This is a creature feature that follows a group of teenagers who get stuck on a bus in the wild, terrorized by a mysterious animal. This film looks slick and stylish, and it also promises to reveal all when it comes to its creature, from the lore to the look of the creature itself. So if you are a fan of show all creature features, make sure you jot this one down. The VOD release is set for the 22nd of December, just in time for some Christmas cheer. Speaking of Christmas cheer, my 12 Days of Christmas is coming up. If you've never seen it before, I unwrap a series of presents, mysterious presents, they're DVDs, from underneath my Christmas tree, and I don't know what any of them are. It's a complete mystery to me, and from there, I watch them on the spot and give you an off-the-cuff review. It's kind of like a come chill with me, but with a mysterious movie each time. And I don't pick the movies. My partner picks them, who does not like horror movies, so I can tell you right now, it's not always pretty. Usually it ends with me quite upset. So if you want to come along for the journey, make sure to hit subscribe. It's going to be a fun time, and hit the notification bell because I know that sometimes my videos get lost in the matrix. And we can't have Santa missing your house this Christmas. I hope you're having a great day. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you very soon. Stay spooky. Bye.